Hi, boys and girls. So here is another ed puzzle that you're going to do on page 7. So you're going to use page 7 to work on, but then you're going to be entering some answers as we go. So do the work along and see if you can get the answers right. Okay, the first one. It says you have to decide which operation, and you're going to draw a rectangle and label. So these are all going to be area problems. That means we're probably doing multiplication or division. Some are multiplication and some are division. So let's look at the first one. A rectangle is 34 inches long and has a width of 8. What is the area? So what I always like to do is just, whenever I have an area problem, just label it out. 34 inches long, okay, I'm going to use my inch symbol, and 8 inches wide. And so I want to figure out the area. Right now, put into the ed puzzle, answer the question, which operation will we be using? Okay, did you say multiplication? So you should go 34 times 8 to figure out the area. Please do that and put your answer into the ed puzzle. Be sure you're writing on your paper. Let's do the next one. My hallway has an area of 54 square feet, okay? So we know the area is the number of little squares inside, and I'm going to put my 54 here, and it is 3 feet wide. That sounds actually like my actual hallway. I'm going to use the foot sign here. Just put in your answer. Is this a multiplication or a division problem this time? Did you say division? So 54 divided by 3. Please do that and put your answer in. Did you get an area of 18 feet? That would be the length then. Okay, let's go down. Let me erase these. Okay, let's look at this one. The door is 4 feet wide with an area of 28 square feet. What is the length? Draw a rectangle. I'm going to draw a tall door this time. And has an area of 28 and is 4 feet wide. Will you please put in, is it multiplication or division? And now, will you please figure out, did you say it was division? Yep. Figure out your answer to that and put it into the ed puzzle. This next problem is kind of interesting. It says there are 30 kids in Mrs. Hunter's class. She wants to make basketball teams with 4 players each and then assign any remaining kids to make teams of 5. And I often like to have smaller teams than 5. So this is kind of a realistic problem. So this is a division problem, all right? So I'm taking 30 kids, all right? So write this on your paper with me. 30 kids, and I am dividing them up into teams of 4 players. So 4 per team. Will you please do that math right now? And write your answer, what you get on top here, and then we're going to talk about these questions. Okay, did you get 7 remainder 2? That should have been your answer. So if I have 7, now what does this mean? The 7 and what does the 2 mean? Think about that for a second. The 7, is that teams or players? Put your answer in to the ed puzzle. What about the 2? Is that teams or players? Which is which? Put that into your ed puzzle. Okay, so did you say the 7 should be teams and the 2 should be the kids that are left over? Now, I just drew a circle for each team. So I have 7 teams of 4, right? But I have 2 kids left over. So I don't want to leave them out. So I've got to put them on a team. So I'm going to add 1 here. So this team is going to be actually 5 now. And I'm going to add 1 of those extra kids here. And so that team is actually going to be 5. Answer this question for me now. How many total teams will there be? Now answer this. How many teams will have 4 players? There's my 4-player teams. And how many Teams will have 5 players.